And I said, go walk out the door. Oops, sorry.
Great
timing. Hell yeah. All right. Welcome to Vaping with the Ohmies. How's everybody doing? All righty.
I'm good.
We are back. We are back. We have Swaggins back.
Yeah.
My dude.
Been too long.
All right.
Missed this.
Yeah. No kidding, dude.
No more moving anyone for a while.
Mm-hmm. All right. So let's get this started and rolling. I'm going to head it off to James.
Oh, man. You can't catch me in the middle. I'm setting up what I'm vaping on right now, guys. But one setup that I've got going. Actually, it's not going because I'm using the mod. Hold on, guys. Sorry. I wasn't prepared.
Let's throw off a ladder, man.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna toss it to Swag real quick and then come back to me.
All right.
My dudes, it's so good to be back. It feels like, have you ever gone into a hot tub that was just the right amount of hot? That's how I feel right now tonight. It's been a little over a month since I've been on the show, and I missed it. I missed you guys. I missed my Ohmies. It's great to be back. So in the purpose of biding time, let's get into it. Tonight, I'm rocking the LE Dreamer in Cayman, 1 of 10, with the Apocalypse, aluminum Apocalypse on top, courtesy of Enders, because I guessed the day his baby was going to be born. Nice. Inside of that, I'm rocking... Yeah, you probably would have guessed this, but maybe you forgot about me in the month that I've been gone. I know it's the internet. This is Millionaire OG Super Steep, black label, if you will. Almost a year old, so it's extra super awesome super steeped. Not on the label because they couldn't fit it on there. Next thing that I'm vaping on is the Dream Trooper. It's a Dreamer, custom Cerakote by Vaporway. Ooh-wee. I really want a black button for the bottom of this. What's going on, Stanley?
I got one.
And I got the Titanium OG 24mm Goon on top. Absolutely loving this setup. Banging. I started vaping over 3 years ago. Can't believe it's taken me this long to get an OG Goon. You guys were all right. I was wrong. I'm glad I didn't bet money on it. Inside of that, I'm vaping Lemon Berry. I actually just made the switch back to Lemon Berry from Tango Melon, and I'm absolutely loving it. Delicious Juices Transistor is killing it. Not to mention IVC, but I think I think the next vape juice will kind of just seal the deal there. Last but not least, I am rocking the Purge Twisted 2700.
Yes.
With the Bestia on top. And I took the drip tip from the Warrior RDA kit because it just matches so beautifully. And this thing is banging. Nice. Courtesy of my Stooges. They bought me this thing while I was gone behind my back. Can you believe it, Ohmies? They went behind my back and bought me all this stuff and didn't even tell me about it until it arrived.
Stooges doing nice things for you and shit.
How dare they? And the juice I'm rocking in there is the Fountain Blast Off, which is a Baja Blast. I didn't even say what the other flavors were, but if you have any questions, you can always email us at vapin, drop the G with the Ohmies at gmail.com. I don't know why the G is missing. I don't think we can afford it. This is a Baja Blast. It's delicious. It's from IVC. Once again, kind of to come full circle, I love independent vapor companies' juices. Ohm.My.Lanta, a.k.a. Dan Mansfield, a.k.a. Ohm.My.Lanta. You have gotten me addicted to some of the best juices I've ever tried in my life, and thank you for that. And that's me. And should I pass it back off to you, James, or should I?
Yeah, dude, I'm good to go, guys. I'm let's finished wicking. So today, guys, I'm rocking. A little over drip action here. Hope he's in the chat. Picked up some new stuff while I was at ECC this past weekend, which we'll be talking about later on in the show, guys. Picked up the Ronin X2 2700 mech with the new matte blue TM24 Pro that Kent just released. He literally didn't tell anybody he was doing it and just shows up to the show with not only the matte blue, but matte gold. He had Ultim caps, black Delrin, frosted white caps, dude came out crazy. So, you know, I had to pick one of those up. And dude, this mod is just killer. Just look at it. Look how shiny it is.
Oh my god, that button though.
Did he have that one cap that was released at ECC? Did you get to look at that?
You know what they might have, bro. I didn't get a chance to look at a lot of things because the show was insane. But inside of this, I got something new. Well, new to me. It's that Deep Cuts by Vinyl and Vapor. That Dragon Shake. Wow. That's all I'm gonna say, guys.
Wow.
Wow. 100%.
Wow.
If you guys haven't checked out Deep Cuts, go check him out. Eric from Vinyl and Vapor is fucking awesome. And dude, he's killing it with this stuff. And I'm also rocking my Warlock's hammer by our very own Mark Clough and the Stew Crew. Absolutely a banging mod right here. Dual 21700 parallel with the voltage meter that he did a little special for me. And he also, I'm rocking a Goon 22. I know it looks tiny as hell on this, but got some of those Demo. Speaking of Demo, welcome, bro. Some Demo frame staples in here. And inside of this, I've got that new by M-Turk, that Turkish Harvest. It's an apple butterscotch. Oh my god! I just gotta vape it real quick. Hold on.
The sound of trumpets and angels.
Oh, it's like heaven in your mouth, guys. I swear to God. This stuff's epic.
That was funny.
And I'm also rocking my red aluminum Dreamer with a new US1 Addy on top that I picked up at ECC as well. And inside of this, I'm also rocking that Turkish Harvest because it's just that damn good.
Killing the game.
Nice.
And yeah, those are my setups for today, guys. Of course, I've got a pod system lying around here somewhere. It's actually one of those Stig pods. It's actually right here, guys. Hold on one second.
Which one did you get?
Mango, bro.
Ooh, I have the Mighty Mint somewhere.
There we go.
Here.
Sorry, guys. I'm back. But yeah, these little Stig pods, they're disposable pod systems. And they're actually pretty handy, man. I've rocked this thing all day. Still getting a good hit off of it.
They are very, very decent, man.
50 milligram Nick salts, so you catch you in the throat a little bit. But yeah, man, like not bad for a little disposable pod. They come in packs of 3s. You actually can get them at 7-Elevens now, I believe, which is pretty cool. So if you're like on the go and you just, you know, you're out of juice or you don't have any pods or what may be.
On that? $40?
No, I think they're cheaper than that. I think they're about $10 a pack. Don't quote me on that. It might be a little more, might be a little less, but somewhere around there.
It's better than
it's about the same price as a pack of cigarettes. Well, at least here. I know they're outrageous out where you're at, but who cares? We're not on that anymore. We're on to the vape, right?
Is it sad? I wanted to make like a Juul comment after you said they sell them at convenience stores.
Yeah.
They're going to start going after Stigs next.
Honestly, I don't doubt it, man. But yeah, that's it for me. I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to Ohm.My.Lanta.
What's going on, guys?
Hello.
It's been way too long, man. That 2 weeks really cramping the style. But
I missed you guys.
We're back. We're good to go. What I got the stabilized piss Furion with recurve on top. I got this from Mr. Grim Green himself.
Shout outs to Grim.
Shout outs to Grim. In that,
hello, Grim.
I have Orange Bubbly from Danish. It's pretty much a mimosa. It's very, very delicious.
Is it bubbly?
I get more orange out of it than any kind of bubble, but it's a good orange. I am enjoying it thoroughly. As always, I have my Rage brushed. Drop, put a new tip on it. Nothing special. Just kind of matchy-matchy. With some Blaz Mango.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, buddy.
Pretty good. Liking that. And I have my little exotic Gen 2 one with the soft bottle. In that, I have Bookworm. This is my second bottle. I can't put this stuff down. It's phenomenal.
What is this black magic fuckery?
It is a Twisted Gala apple, and it's just phenomenal. And
it's a Twisted Gala.
Dude, I don't know. That was this description. It just means awesome. It's just fucking. Speaking of that, the owner of the Bookworm Juice from Eternal Afterlife Elixirs got in touch with me and gave us a coupon code for anyone that wants to get Bookworm themselves. He's got a couple more flavors coming out in the fall, but for your first purchase, it'll get you 20% off at eaelixirs.com. The coupon code is Worms and Clowns. And not the word and, the symbol and. That's good for 20% off your first purchase.
Damn, why don't you throw that in chat when the next buffet is
I'll do that. Yeah, and that's what I got, so I'll pass it off to my boy Demo.
What's up, guys?
What? Demo Vapes?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
definitely.
awesome. What's up, guys? I'm still chilling in the hotel over here at ECC. Let me pull one of these out because I can't hear myself very well. Chilling here at the hotel, still at, well, I guess ECC isn't going on anymore, but still out here, and I'm going to be here till Wednesday. But what I've got going on today at the moment, just have a couple of setups, is this Ronin with that new gold AF Twisted Messes 24, dude, that brushed gold.
Oh, my.
Oh,
Nice.
dude, it's so nice.
Is that Excalibur itself?
Yeah, right. Let's see, where is the blue one? Because I have a blue one around. I think the blue one's already all packed up. But anyway, I have the blue one too. Super, super nice. And this Ronin mod, dude, is just like, just kicks. Inside of that,
we're matching.
Oh, nice, dude. Very nice.
Ronin with the TM24 Pro.
There you go, dude. Inside of this, I've got the Superb Platinum Collection. This is Jaybo's new line from Superb, and this is the White Currant flavor. It's very, 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 very good. If you like black currant and white, you know, that black currant kind of stuff, but it's apparently white currant, which is apparently a real thing. I wasn't even aware of it, but it's very, very good.
Is it the yang to the yin?
It is the yang to the yin. And all of that, all of those things. Rocking the stack. Batteries are charging right now. But on that, I've got some of the... Oh, geez. Well, really, honestly, basically just rocking this right now. So that's about it for me. Who hasn't gone yet?
My turn, I guess.
Clown.
All right, to Clown then.
Alrighty, guys. Let's see what I got going on over here. I got that Warlock's hammer.
Yeah.
It's actually a OG goon, but I just wanted that green look, so it could be all Joker matchy kind of thing going on.
It's bad, bro.
Other than that, this thing, like, okay, not gonna lie, the batteries aren't fully charged, and this thing is still ripping. I've been clouding up this room all day.
Other systems.
Clouds for days.
And this, I got Super Cereal, one of my own juices. All right, next up, I got that TVL custom painted, white and red spotted and all that. In that, I got the Millionaire.
Woo! The
super steep.
Oh, heck yeah.
I got that super steep, man. And
That's super
I
duper
feel like
steep.
like me and Swaggins were like on the same fucking brain. But I got that Titan with the purple drop dead.
Oh, that's sexy.
And in that, I got. That's what I'm saying. Me and Swags were like on the same page.
Let's just hug it out. Come on.
I know,
Let's
right?
do it.
Air hugs.
But yeah, I got all that going on today. Alrighty, so let's get this let's show on the road. So you want to do some shout outs, James?
Yeah, let's do some shout outs, man. We've got my man, who we call Uncle Chris in the Discord server, Mr. Overdrip. What's going on, brother? All the way from Canada, tuning in and hanging out with us. We got my man Dave Satek. What is going on, Dave? Always good to see you in the chat, brother. Who else we got here? We've got Michelle Lynn Doldime. Absolutely pleasure having you in the chat as always. Who else we got going on here? We got Mr. Matt Carruthers, bro. I'm so glad you're able to join us and actually watch us live this week, dude. Love talking to that guy in the Discord server. Super cool dude. And if you guys didn't know, does some crazy patinas on mods. Go check out his Instagram.
Also, He's the handsomest man with the master plan.
He makes me look like a pile of dog do.
Dog do.
He doesn't have a mighty beard.
Who else we got going on here? We got Mr. Shane Oakley, TC Reviews. What is going on? We got Vaping Miner, DC Rackley just popping in saying, what's good, homies? Well, what's good with you, bro? Hope everyone out there is having a fantastic Monday. You know, let's get the positivity rolling and keep it going till the end of the week because, you know, Friday's just around the corner. And you know what Friday is? Vape Stew Day.
Vape Stew.
Oh, yeah.
And if it wasn't for Vape Stew, you wouldn't have the Ohmies. So, you know, we owe them a lot. And absolutely a pleasure to have you on, Demo.
Yes.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Vape God. Grace us with your vape godliness.
Yeah. Yes.
Feels like I haven't
No.
talked to you in a couple days, man.
Also, I want
you haven't talked to us and talked to me in a couple days.
I want to give a huge shout out to my boy Danny Castle, who just popped into the chat. The absolute pleasure hanging out with this guy at ECC this past weekend. Not only is the dude just cool to hang out with and super just funny as hell and just looked out for all of us, man. The dude literally brought the liquor store with them to the show. So he hooked it up, and he also let me crash. Yeah, he also let me crash in his room because, you know, I had one too many apple juices, if you want to say that, and had to crash. Also,
1 apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Another
Several
huge,
apples.
yeah, another huge shout out to North Cal Sick Boy, Chuck Allen. I'm sure you guys all know who he is. If you don't, go follow him on Instagram because the dude is on top of the advocacy. I actually got to meet him and hang out with the dude. Super cool dude to talk to and chill with. And he actually, let me see, where did I put it? Hooked me up with this bad boy. The LE double barrel.
Sick.
Just the shell, but that's cool because I just took my internals and swapped it over. But, dude, number 11. I don't know if you could see that. Probably not.
Is that metal?
Yeah, it focused.
Yes, metal.
Dude.
But yeah, dude, super good looking on that, man. I appreciate it. Is there anybody else you guys want to shout out or you guys want to move on?
Joel's in chat if you didn't say him.
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah.
We can't forget Mr. Just Right. My man, my dude, absolute legend.
The dude of dudes.
I don't remember. Did you shout out Mark? I saw him earlier.
Oh, yeah, of course, Mark Clough gets a shout out. I shouted him out when I was talking about the box, but he deserves another one, and he'll probably get a shout out every week on the Ohmies because I literally haven't put this down since it came in, and I don't see me putting it down anytime soon.
No kidding, dude. All right.
So, yeah.
If not just because the power is too great.
Oh, yeah, it's a great mod, dude. I can't wait to try out the Warlock's Guardian. That is something I'm looking forward to.
Absolutely.
Can I just make a quick aside before we move forward?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you guys see me looking down or stroking, it's just because I got a new puppy, and he's currently sleeping in my lap. And my wife is out with some friends tonight, and so I just wanted to make him feel comfortable. And he looks up at me with like loving eyes every time I take a hit. I'm just trying to blow the vapor like as far away from him as possible. But I just want to let you guys know I am just stroking my puppy.
That's what they call it.
The baby.
Yeah.
He's stroking his loaf of bread, guys.
Yeah, my loaf of bread, indeed.
That's awesome. I know you were mentioning NorCal Sick Boy, aka Chuck Allen, earlier. And that just brings up the next topic, advocacy talk. You guys got any news, anything going on?
Well, you got to talk about the FDA announcement. That's for sure.
Yeah, there was a huge FDA announcement over the weekend. I don't know if any of you guys caught that. I did have a quick glance over what they're talking about, and it seems like they're wanting to, you know, pursue like some actual science when it comes to vaping and finding out what literally is like in the liquids and what causes they may have on your lungs, your respiratory system, your cardiovascular system. And they're actually looking like they're starting to take steps in the right direction. And they're saying that they're actually looking to regulate e-cigarettes as they were any other of these I don't know what the word they use.
Smoking cessation devices.
Exactly. They're actually going to start categorizing as, you know, like as like a patch, or, you know, like the gum, or like they're actually looking at it as a way to actually help people get off of smoking, which is awesome. I believe, you know, if they do what they were saying, from what I read, like I said, I just had a brief little glance through of it because I was at the show when I actually got the message with all the details, but
they sent it out Friday. I remember seeing that.
yeah. So if you
I
guys
have a couple
chance to check that out, definitely give it a read.
Yeah, I have a couple of concerns. You know, I mean, first of all, it's tough to know whether some of these things are just throwing us a bone, right?
Yeah.
On one hand, I think, you know, there's the whole press release when you read it is sort of, I don't want to say wishy-washy, but it feels a little bit wishy-washy. There's a lot of like, oh, we really want to look at this stuff, you know, as like a really good option, you know, something to, you know, really consider. But also, you know, and they talk about flavors and then wanting to study how that impacts quitting versus, you know, child appealing, you know, or how it impacts us as adults who are trying to quit versus children trying to start, right? So, you know, at the end of the day, I think a lot of people got discouraged by that, but that's stuff that they have to put in there because if they don't throw everyone a bone, you know, if they don't put all of that stuff in there, everyone's going to freak out, you know, and like there's going to be a lot of backlash and all this kind of stuff like that. So they, you know, as a governmental agency, they have to like kind of keep everyone happy. Like, oh, you know, we're looking at this, but we're also going to be conservative, you know. My concern though is that the FDA is going to go, wow, you know, we found that this is so successful that we'd like to give control over this to the pharmaceutical industry.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, dude, because it's like, you know,
I was
talk
thinking
about like
more,
how they're
will they
talking about
accept
regulating it as a smoking cessation product. I don't know.
See, I was thinking
like,
more on the fact of if they do all their science and everything, will they actually listen to it in the first place?
Yeah,
well,
who is it that does Nicorette and the patch and all that? It's all big pharma,
sure.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's big pharma.
So there you go.
Yeah, I just don't want to see it transition to a big pharma product because then, come on, you know, all of these
Still kill
flavors
the
are gone.
industry.
It's going to be the same. You know, it's going to be a different industry. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my only concern, really. But I think it's a fairly positive press release, nonetheless.
Yeah, I definitely think there's more investigating that we need to do, and you know, we kind of have to see where they go with it because you know it's too early to tell exactly where things are going to go, but definitely give that a read. It kind of gives you some sort of glimpse into where they're thinking and what they are trying to do. But I agree with you, Demo. There's definitely some bits and pieces in that press release that they put out that kind of seemed a little iffy to me as well. So if you guys haven't had a chance to look at it, make sure you go and check that out. I don't have a link on me at the moment.
I got the link.
All right. While you're grabbing that link, not to cut you off, James, but it's just like,
no, dude.
You know, the main theme here is that it's an uphill battle. You know, sometimes we might hit a little bit of a nook in that hill where we get a victory and we get a chance to rest for a moment, for a breath. But it's a continued fight, because even if you see here, like we get posts like this, latest study finds that, you know, there's no long-term harm to lungs due to vaping. I mean, you have all these scientific studies, and that's great. Don't count that as that's great. That's fuel for you to educate people, right? Lead them towards that study. But we're still going to be fighting big government, big pharma, big tobacco, and we just have to continue to unite as one front and say, this is something we're passionate about. This is something that matters. This is something that you cannot just spit on. This is not something that you can just say, hey, we don't, you know, no one cares what you think. No one cares what you have to say. We're bigger than you. You know, we're a flickering light in a, you know, gale force winds, and we're going to continue to rage on. And that's basically all I have to say.
That sounds like the lyrics from a metal song.
And you know what? I was in a metal band in a former life, so you're probably right.
There you go.
What's going on, you local bro?
I kind of want to touch on a comment that North Cal Segway posted, just kind of get his side, because the dude's really into the advocacy and he's really on top of it.
He's killing it.
From what he's saying, from his comment, he says the FDA releases a lot of lip service, not any real meat. The amount of R&D they are looking to put in is going to take funds. Guess where all the funding will come from?
Big tobacco, big pharma.
Yeah.
It brings light on a more serious issue. We have other avenues outside of vaping that we can empathize with, in the sense that you're making a unified case against something that will pay lip service, like you said, and say what you mean what you say. It's like they're going to they know the avenues. They have lobbyists. Like it just shows, it shines light, further shines light on this lobbyist system that's just totally unfair. It doesn't make any sense. So you're going to pay people to lobby? All right, well, the person with the most money is going to win. I mean, that's just what comes down to it. So we have to break that. We have to find the weak chain in that link, and we have to focus on it and break that weak link.
I agree with you 100%, man.
Agreed.
Well, with that being said, touching on the FDA's release, there's also quite a few flavor bans going on out here in California. NorCal Sick Boy posted about him today. I also reposted his post today on my Instagram as well. We have, actually, let me get my little notes here. We have quite a few going on. I believe there's 4 different ones in 4 different cities going on at the moment.
4 of them. 4.
Yeah. So let me see here and pull them up.
I got them if you need it.
We have one in San Pablo. That's actually happening today at 6 p.m. at their city council building. They're literally calling for a flavor ban, guys, and it's happening. And when these things happen, if you're in the area and you can make it out to these meetings, go there and speak your piece, because that's what they're having. You can go in, you can tell your piece about what you believe or how you feel about whatever they're trying to do or how the flavors have affected you. And the more and more people we get to show up to these city council meetings, the better off we are in overturning whatever they're trying to put in place. There's also one going on in Beverly Hills. There's also one going on in Raymond, whatever you want to call it. That's also on that one is happening August 22nd at 4 p.m. at their city council building, and the one in Beverly Hills is actually happening tomorrow, 2:30 p.m.
James, let's go.
One going on in San Francisco as well, and that is on the 28th at 5 p.m. So if you guys are in the area, make sure you go down and check it out. Yeah, see, NorCal Sick Boy just dropped them all in the chat as well, all the cities that are trying to do these flavor bans. I know him and Stefan, who's one of the guys from
California.
Well, not necessarily not blowing smoke. Thank you. I couldn't remember off the top of my head. They're going to be attending the one in San Ramon, and I believe the one in Sacramento. They're actually going to be attending that, and they've got a lot of things going on that they've been working on to actually, he says even 35 more potentially. That's crazy. But they're going to go and they're going to speak their piece and they're going to tell their side of the story. So the more people we can get to go down there and do that, the better off we are, guys. So if you're in the area and you can make it, try to make it down there. I'm definitely going to try to see if I can make it to one, but with my work schedule, it kind of makes it a little crazy. But just do your part, guys. If you guys can make it there, make it there.
Dude, speaking of doing your part, what I hate, is like Instagram, right? Instagram's a great place to be able to see vape content. What I hate, like what I've noticed as I'm building my Instagram following and whatnot, Vapor _ Swaggins, by the way, on Instagram.
Shameless plug.
Is a shameless plug.
Yes.
What I notice is that like I'm getting 100+ likes on a hand check or on a picture of a mod, which is fine, whatever.
Yep.
And when I post an advocacy post, it's 50 likes. I'm like, it's half. It's always half. And it's
you
like
get 50?
Well, yeah, right. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's because of the hashtag.
I get 16, and that's basically everybody we know. Literally.
But what I'm saying is that's the problem. And I got a snoring loaf of bread on my arm right now. It's kind of distracting me. But it's like you don't get like what that's the disparagement. It's like we'll say half or say 1/3. There should be way more. And so what I'm saying is like basically, you have these personalities that are on Instagram, which is a social platform, which is getting information out to audiences, getting them educated, getting them like, riled up. It's like you have a lot of big names like, Grim Green and Violent Vapor and, Suck My Mod, like these big guys that are at an event like ECC. But these guys, like my question is, as we transition into ECC and like the experience of a couple of our guys, I don't know, maybe James went there. I don't know if his hat kind of gives it away. Maybe Demo mentioned it and he's still there. As we transition to the ECC, my question is, why don't they use that as also an opportunity to be talking word of mouth, talking to people that come up to take pictures of them to say, hey, are you doing your part? Are you educated?
That also kind of brings up another point before we get to the whole ECC thing. Sure. Chuck said we need to get these shop owners and these business owners and these juice makers down to these things and speak their piece as well, because they're ultimately going to be affected by this.
Absolutely.
So they should be going down here to these council meetings and speaking their minds and letting them know, how it's going to affect their livelihoods and, affect, just everybody in general, you know what I mean? Because it's a trickle down effect, it affects everybody. So anybody who's in the industry or loves the industry or is passionate about it, you need to go down there and you need to be a part of these meetings. Like I said, I'm definitely going to try my best to make it out to at least one of these if I can, that's in my area. But, it just with my work schedule, it's kind of hard. But, I still do my part. I did my FDA comments. I post all my advocacy posts. Like that's also another thing that you guys can do too, is just take the time. If you see an advocacy post pop up on your feed, repost it, because that just puts that many more eyes on it for, that many more people to see. And if they see you repost it, who knows, they might repost it.
And here's the deal. If you don't know what app to use for that, it's called Repost. iPhone or Android. Go on your Play Store or your Apple iTunes Store or whatever, your Apple Store, and look up Repost. REPOST. Look it up. Download it. It's intuitive. You'll figure it out. So don't say that you don't know which app to use to repost stuff. It's super easy. It copies all of the info in. Look at Not So Scrawny Connie. I mean, she's killing it. And what she does is she reposts stuff. You don't even need to type anything in the top. All you have to do is copy and paste. It literally pastes all the info in for you, and you just hit post. And you're
here. I'll even show you guys. This is what, if my camera, it's not gonna work. Hold on, let me turn my light down here. I'll even show you guys what the actual icon looks like. So when you go to the Play Store, look for this icon. It's Repost for Instagram. Download it and just
follow the steps. It gives you step by step on what to do.
Yeah, it's easy. They literally walk you through it. You just go up to the top little 3 dots on your Instagram post, click copy link, and as soon as you copy the link, a little thing's going to drop down and it's going to tell you, copy to repost. You open the app, it's literally right there. You follow the steps.
Do it.
There you go. It's
just
easy.
Do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
First of all, go on Instagram and follow Not So Scrawny Connie and
no kidding,
and just repost everything they're doing.
Yeah.
They're pretty much my entire. I'm one of their minions that just repost their stuff.
And Frames 116.
Great things. Like that's what you need to do.
Road to 10K. Frames 116.
we got a long way to go, man. But we'll see what happens, man.
I like how earlier they thought you were already up to 10K.
Oh, it was so funny, man. It's the mustache.
Yeah.
ECC, guys. How was ECC?
Yep.
Honestly,
ECC
man,
was a lot of fun.
It was just getting to hang out with not only Demo, Stan, Danny Castle, and of course PoonSauce, who unfortunately couldn't be with us because he's actually traveling back home right now. He's on a flight back to Chicago or outside of Chicago or wherever it is that he lives exactly.
He's supposed to be over here later on today for his layover.
Yeah, he's supposed to land in Dallas later on today for his layover and then getting home real late tonight. But honestly, man, the best part of the show for me was just getting to meet everybody and hang out with, fellow vapors, my hashtag vape fam or hashtag stooge fam, as I like to call it, because there was a lot of us stooges that met up there at the show. We had both Nick Garrity and Angela Garrity, who are 2 phenomenal people to know in the industry. If you need to know anything about what's going on in the industry, follow Lavender in the Clouds on Instagram. She's one of the writers for Vape News Magazine. She handles all their social medias, and she's absolutely on top of it, guys. You got definitely go and follow her and check her out. Nick Garrity's he's also a DJ on Vape Radio. So make sure you guys go and download that too as well, because they talk about whatever's going on, you know, in the industry as well. So that's kind of a cool way to find out about things. Also, Stan also has a show on Vape Radio on Saturdays, I think at like 11 or something like that. So that's another way you can help support our Supreme Stooges.
Yeah, buddy.
But dude, it was awesome. I saw there's actually a lot more hardware this time around, I think, than there was just this past 6 months
Yeah, dude,
ago.
there was a ton of hardware there.
I mean, like they had like big names, like Ronin was there, Purge was there,
Vicious
everybody. Also,
Vicious Ant was there. They had a small little booth.
Yeah,
bro.
Vicious Ant.
Nothing crazy.
I guess they're not a big name, but they're like a
Wake Mod was there with their new kit that I actually picked up. I was gonna throw this on my buffet, but you know I already had
Just
3. You
flashing
know,
it.
I'm gonna throw it in now because it just look at it. Just look at it.
Speaking of which, I'll throw my Infinix in as well because just look at it. Just look at this thing.
Oh, and
I
this has
forgot-
got that beautiful new coil turd peach tea lemonade. The
It's so
dude
good.
releases his first juice, one juice in the line out, and absolutely knocks it out of the park. Like, I don't even like peach vapes, and I like this. Like, it's like crack. I haven't put it down since I started, since I opened it. I literally had to go back and buy like 3 more
Dude,
bottles.
I'll tell you what, I love peach and I love crack. Demo, what's that in your other hand?
I was going to say, I forgot to mention this earlier. This is the Sol, the SOL. It's a pod system that they had. It was right next to Stan's booth, the Times Vape booth. And this thing is pretty legit. It's real simple, and it has a little magnetized pod, but it's a big pod. Like it's, you know, it's probably 1.5 mil in there at least.
Oh, yeah.
So
What's the flavor?
well, this one's like just the mint, but they also have a watermelon, tobacco, mango, and I think is that it, or is there another one?
I don't know. And is it available?
You tell me.
Well, I think there might be other flavors available, but that's those are the main ones. And it's pretty good. I'm just using it right out of the box, and it's cracking.
Crack-a-lack.
Nice.
I think I could be the first person on the panel to say that I'm absolutely addicted to Nick Salts, dude. I absolutely I love having a pod system. I love having a pod system that's like $18 next to a Purge. And being like, I think I'll pick up. I'll pick up the Nick Salts for a second.
It's like sitting here with my mini fit next to my Ronin, and it's just like the price variation's crazy. But I pick up that mini fit more than I pick up the Ronin sometimes.
Yeah, swag. I never saw your Purge. Let me see your Purge.
Oh, dude,
I'm so jealous of that thing. That's so pretty.
Dude, I almost picked up one of those while we're at ECC. They had like a distressed green one, dude.
Dude, James, we're getting you a distressed green one because I'm the blue Power Ranger and you're the green Power Ranger. I may be Billy, the smart one, who winds up being a little fruity, but it's totally cool because I can make. I have a watch that has a little button like a calculator on it, so that's all that matters to me.
All right,
sounds good. Casio?
So does that mean I got to grow a ponytail? Because that would look very weird because it'd be nothing up here.
It would be a
big tail coming out.
A skulletail. It'd be like a Pokemon.
Yeah. You don't need a skullet,
Yeah, James, I think you should shave your head everywhere except for one little spot in the back of your head, and then just
do a ponytail.
No,
dude.
Funny story. Demo brings this up because literally, as we are walking out of the show on the last day, there's this dude in front of us, literally has his whole head shaved on top, but literally has hair just literally growing from here down. So like if you put a hat on, it looks like he's got like a nice long head of hair, but literally nothing else on top. It was the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my life.
James, I'll do it if you do it.
NVE, bro?
Yeah, brother.
Oh, no.
I don't know how I'm going to get away with that at work, but I'm doing it.
Hey, I don't know either, dude, because honestly, I would get hell from the guys at work for that.
That and the mustache. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Wait till next week. Ohmies, check out Monday next week. There's a surprise for you.
Yeah. Well, guys, my phone is about to die, and I'm on sort of limited setup here, so I'm gonna have to call it.
All right, Demo, thanks for coming by.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, dude. Just wanted to stop by, say hi.
Glad you had fun, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
We'd definitely
Thanks.
love to have you on again, man, when you got some more time and
and when
talk
I'm
about what's
maybe,
coming new with your channel or new with your building. Because I know there's stuff coming, man. So
definitely, dude. Absolutely. Anytime.
Hey, let's plug Demo real quick. Demo, you want to plug yourself, some of your channels, whatnot?
Sure, why not? I'm Demo. I run Demo Vapes on YouTube and the Instagram account at Demo_Vapes. Check out both of those. I have a Facebook group, Demo's Vape Lounge. Other than that, check out Vape Stew every Friday night at 9 p.m. Central. We do a live show. It's pretty fun. And let's see. Coming soon to lucidrda.com. I have a limited run of coils. Coming very soon.
Yeah.
So
nice.
Although I basically gave away / sold all of the frame staples that I brought with me, which was like 17
I got some.
cents.
Yay.
So
nice.
It's gonna be there's gonna be a bit of a delay until they get to stand, but it'll happen soon. So cool, guys. Well, thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
Everybody.
Peace out.
Demo's coils are legit.
Yeah, and Demo's also on Patreon at patreon.com/Demo Vapes, I'm pretty sure. But you can just search him in the search bar over on Patreon, man. Like our Supreme Stooges, the guys who brought you the Ohmies, they work hard, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Demo's making coils, he's pumping out content. Go over there and like if they have a $1 tier and that's all you can afford, hit them up with $1 just to show them how much you appreciate the fact that they pump out free content for you. They work full-time jobs just like all of us do, and they pump out free content for you. Show them you support them. Go over to patreon.com, check out Demo Vapes.
Yeah, and to touch on that, guys, like I literally walked around with Demo and Stan, and Stan actually didn't go to walk around a whole lot because he was working the booth the whole time, but I actually literally got to see how much work and time it takes to do this. I know some of you guys that are in the Vape Stew crew seen some of the live streams I've done while I was out there, and honestly, man, it's hard work trying to, you know, not only provide content at the show, but being able to, you know, mix and mingle and network with people, along with actually getting to see and enjoy the show at the same time.
Yeah, buddy.
It's a lot of work, guys, and it takes a lot of time and effort. And dude, I have nothing but the utmost respect for the guys for doing this for us all the time. It was definitely.
I heard. Sorry, I heard like what Stan was building RDAs and stuff like that while he was
building RDAs for people when they walked up to the booth. He was talking about products. You know, he even did a full hour on Vape Radio at the show as well. Stan was busy the whole show. Like, man, there was only a few times we actually got to kind of, you know, meet up and walk around, but you know, they're just busy guys. Demo got a lot of great footage for you guys too, so look out for those vlogs coming out on their channels.
Heck yeah, and throw them a like.
Also, there's a possibility of me possibly starting to do some videos soon, guys. So
by possibility, that's definitely happening because Frames, motherfucking Frames Janklin, is it?
Yes,
Franklin. James motherfucking Franklin needs to do it. We're so proud of him. He's killing it. And can we get some X1s in chat if you think that Frames Janklin should be making a channel? And you know what? If you don't X1, he's still doing it because this kid is born. He's born to be pushing content because the guy is a natural.
I appreciate that, guys. You know what? And you know, I do all this for you guys. You know, I want to help spread as much information that I can to you. I want to help inform you guys about stuff that's going on with the industry because, you know, I want to be able to provide you guys that information like Stan and Demo and all these guys did for me. Because honestly, it like I said, it takes a lot of work and a lot of time to do that stuff and do the research and actually, you know, find out about these types of things. And holy crap, the X1s.
It's a billion.
Dude,
but yeah, guys, there's definitely in the future. I'm not sure how soon it's going to be happening, but I will be starting up my own channel, doing some sort of reviews or, you know, first looks, first impressions, or even if it's just talking about things that are happening or coming up.
Heck yeah.
I got a lot of great feedback, not only from, you know, the Stooges in the Discord, but actually some reviewers that I spoke with at the show told me that I need to get on it. So I'm definitely going to do it. I'm going to give it my best shot and see how it goes, guys. Cause honestly, I had a great time providing you guys with those videos and getting to show you guys the experience since a lot of you guys weren't able to make it out there. And we're just see where it goes from there. And I'm going to actually transition, and I want to ask Swaggins, because I'm sure you guys all knew he's been gone for a while. He was overseas, or across the pond, I should say, in the UK, doing some business and whatnot out there. Dude, so how is your experience out there, man? Like, what's the vape scene like? You know, did you check out any shops? You know, like, just give us the spiel, man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, first of all, did you guys miss me?
Of course.
Dude, terribly, bro. We're so glad to have you back, man.
Solitary tear.
I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed talking to you at like 4 in the morning, but
yeah,
still.
dude. Yeah. What was great was being able to, I didn't, you know, Vape Stew crew at Facebook, you know, on Facebook and the Discord. It was awesome to be able to still hang out with people. I was 5 hours ahead. And then when I traveled outside of the UK and in a couple other countries, I was 6 hours ahead. But when I was in the UK, honestly, I realized how good we have it in the US and how people are taking that for granted. I think, you know, as citizens of the US, we really take a lot of things for granted that we have, you know, because we don't realize how good we have it. Can I say that more in a span of like 1.5 minutes? Because there were a lot of smokers. There were very few vapors that I saw, and a lot of the vapors were much older. They were rocking like Pico kits with like basically what you could consider, like if you can envision in your mind a Pico kit with a little like the little starter kit or whatever. A lot of people were rocking those. A lot of the shops were dual purpose shops, like a tattoo parlor / piercing shop / vape shop. I saw, once again, a lot of people smoking cigarettes. Even when I traveled out to Belgium, the Netherlands, Germany, a lot of smokers. And I didn't realize it. It's one of those things where it's like, all right, you buy a Jeep, you notice how many people drive Jeeps.
Yeah.
I wasn't smoking on this trip, you know, and I was vaping, and I noticed how many people were smoking cigarettes. And I would always notice who wasn't smoking cigarettes, who was vaping. And it just doesn't seem like there's as big of a community. I know it's very hardcore. I can only speak from my personal experience. I don't know how big the community actually is over there, but I can tell you, you know, we really need to not take for granted what we have in the U.S. That's one of the things that I took away coming home from my travels was we have such a great community, such a vast community, and so much available to us that's just continuing to get more and more. Like there's so many amazing RDAs on the market right now. You just went to ECC. You saw how many pieces of hardware there were that are available, that are good, that are like really good and affordable.
Not only hardware, but there's so many different pod systems that are coming out now, man. Not only like refillable, but disposable. There's a lot of these STIG type things that are popping up now too. These, you know, pre-filled disposable pods. It's got a certain, I think it's like you could take like 300 hits off of this before the battery dies, and then once it's done, toss it, grab another one, and you're on your way. And these are awesome too. Just like if you're like, grab a pack of them and have them with you, and you see someone who's smoking, and you're just like, hey, you know what? Why don't you give this a shot? They're cheap enough to where you could afford to just give one of these away. They come in packs of 3. Like if you know you're going to be going out to the bar that night with your buddy who smokes like a pack and the whole night, grab a pack of these, just hand him one. Say, here, dude, try it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if all else fails, you're not out that much money, and he's not out anything either. You know what I mean? It's a great little tool to kind of help people switch. I think it's awesome. And they're supposed to be vastly available too. Like I was saying, should be available in some convenience stores, like 7-Elevens out here, I believe, are going to start carrying them. And it's just an awesome little kit, man, or disposable, I guess you could say.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's good to get back.
Yeah, one other thing I want to ask you, did you try any like new juices or anything while you were out there that you like?
Dude, yeah. So it's funny that I have. So our boy, he's actually a stooge, and I love him to death because he's over in the UK, and God bless him, he hangs out with us all the time. It's True Vapors.
Also has a YouTube channel, guys. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to that. He does reviews. He's also got a Facebook page called the True Vapor Lounge, I believe.
Yeah,
go check that out
too,
guys. Yeah, he's been killing it. He's had that Facebook group going for a while, and he's been killing it on the Facebook.
They do giveaways all the time. If you want some free shit, if anything, just go over there for some free shit and for community. And you know what? You'll go in there for free shit, and you'll come out being like, you know what? I'm glad I joined this because there's some cool peeps in here. But he has his own juice line, Smoggy Vapes. I always call it Smeagol vapes, and I always make fun of the names. But for the purposes of being sincere right now, Sentimental Swaggins hashtag. This bluish. If you go over and check out my Instagram, vapors _ swaggins, you can see some pictures I took. I love this stuff. It's really good. It's like a blue raspberry, and that's all I'm gonna say. He's got a whole line of juices. He's got a lemon tart. He's got a jam on toast. I got some of those courtesy of him. Shane Wiseman, Big Boy Coils, sent me some coils. He was nice enough to set me up with some coils. 4 sets, some interlocks, some aliens. I have in all my setups, actually 3 out of the all of the setups that I have right now, or 2 out of the 3 setups I have right now have Shane Wiseman Big Boy coils in them. The other are Sammy Nitro 5150 coils, which are the best coils to come out of Canada since circa whenever vaping started. But outside of that, I tasted those juices. Those were really good. That's pretty much all I did. I bought a mini fit while I was out there.
Mini fit for the win, bro.
Yeah, dude.
That if you guys haven't seen the mini fit, it's a refillable pod system. It's literally about like this big. Not as big as my head, as big as the space between my fingers right here.
Here, I got it right here.
It's actually about the same size of this Stig right here. Yeah.
Dude, I'll put it up against this. Once again, I have a loaf of bread in my arms. So hold on, bear with me. That doesn't help.
Yeah,
that's the Infinix, and that's the Mini Fit next to it. And I'll tell you what. Let me just say real quick that this Mini Fit has the same pod. I bought a pack of 3. It comes with 1 pod. This pod is refillable. I've had this pod for 3 weeks, and it's still not burnt out. I auto-fired it in my pocket for like at least 8 seconds. My wife was like, "Swaggins." Yeah, my wife calls me Swaggins. She was like, "Swaggins, is your vape firing right now?" And I took my earbud out, and I was like, "Oh shit." And so I pulled it out of my pocket, vaped it real quick, and it's still not burnt. So, sometimes pods are subjective. You might get a shitty pod, but this pod has been like God pod.
And also,
if it's
battery life is fantastic on the thing too. I literally mine the entire weekend at ECC and didn't charge it once, and it still has battery. Like you can't beat it, man. It's nice, cheap little setup. Like he said, refillable pods. The pods last forever. I've had mine for about a week or 2 already. Still rocking the same pod with the same juice, and it's phenomenal. I love it.
Yeah, buddy. Speaking of juices, as we wrap up, Dan, do you want to mention that juice? Basically, first of all, do you want to mention the coupon code again? Maybe post a link to it, and then also you might have a little surprise. Little special thing for our Ohmies that are watching, our loyal Ohmies.
Yeah, from what I see, we got 29 watching, 34 likes, so that's good. So we could do a little juice giveaway tonight. What do you guys feel? You feeling
I think that's a great idea.
I think it's a great idea, bro. Absolutely.
I got, let's see. I got a couple juices unopened just sitting over here.
If they're from IBC, they don't deserve it.
They don't deserve it.
Where's Stanley? Here's Stanley. He's snoring right now. Do you have like a Stanley cam, like a transition just to Stanley, like sleeping?
Yeah, dude. Stanley is like our Ohmies mascot. Just so you guys know.
Dude, he just stood up. Like literally, he's still sleeping, but he stood up to adjust himself and was remaining standing, but still snoring. Anyways.
Give me 1 sec. Talk about something real quick.
Let's talk about something. Let's talk about the fact that the Vape Stew is on Friday nights, and we highly support the Vape Stew. Oh, wait. You know what we can do while we're waiting? We can do our Juice of the Week.
That's what I was just about to say. Let's touch on that. Because
Can I go first?
Go ahead, dude. You go for it, bro.
Oh, I wanted to go first. You know why? Because I'm totally saying blast off.
Before Cloud can say it?
Yeah, I do.
Anybody else can.
For anybody else.
I think everybody here has a model.
The cool thing is I've got juice that literally just released that none of you guys have, so it's cool. I'm good. I got mine.
I got one too. I got mine too.
I got one too.
Because I've got a little bit of stuff coming to each one of the Ohmies.
Oh, no way. Dude.
Ooh, really?
This stuff is so good, man. If you like Baja Blast, on a serious note, if you like Baja Blast Mountain Dew, This is so good, dude.
It's delicious.
like
I
wondering what
I
kept getting
literally have
Basha.
gone through like 4
Yeah.
bottles of that stuff already and ordered 2 more while I was at ECC this weekend.
Yes, Vaping with Ken. I did eat bangers and mash. Thank you. Go ahead.
You're welcome for that wonderful juice.
And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just go next just because I can't stop talking about it and can't stop vaping it. This Turkish Harvest by M Turk. Not only is it a phenomenal juice, but he's got great packaging. Like there's nothing or IP theft or childish or anything like that on here. It's super clean labeling, super I'm gonna say super like 6 times right now.
Can I say
Super
that
delicious.
labeling is Swaggins approved because that
Yes.
has swag is dripping swag. That's what it's doing.
This is Ohmies
Dude,
approved
it's
as well because
straight
not
up
only
M
does
Turk,
he have
that's it.
the warning
Ohmies
here,
approved, yes.
he also has the warning across the bottom as well. And you know what? I'm gonna throw 2 in. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Why? Why not? Why not?
This Coil Turd
Why?
peach tea lemonade.
I meant why not?
It's another one that responsible labeling, super clean, super simple. It tells you who made it, what the flavor is, tells you all you got the necessary warnings, and not only that, but like he has all the poison warnings real big on the bottle as well, which I think is awesome. Because that's just one less reason for the FDA to like say anything about this juice right here.
Right?
And it's absolutely delicious, guys. Like I literally bought 1 bottle and had to go back like 3 or 4 times throughout the weekend and grab more because I knew I had to grab it before it was gone.
I had you grab me 1 of each of those bottles, and you better not
Yes.
sleep them before it gets to me.
No, dude. I literally have 3 bottles of this just for myself.
Okay. All right.
And I have 2
Well, that-
bottles of this for me, and then I got a bottle for you of this one and of this. 100 ml of this and 60 of this, bro. So don't worry.
Dude. And when you vape through 30 mils of that, Dan, you need to send me the other 30 mils.
Oh, okay. Probably not, but we'll
Of
see.
the harvest. Okay, thanks.
All right, let's go to Dan. Come on, Dan.
I'm gonna go with that Dinesh. That
Yeah, dude.
orange bubbly, man. I've been liking it a lot. It's great.
You said it's like an orange soda?
It's supposed to be like a mimosa.
Okay. Okay.
And as old as I am, I like mimosas. I'm a little old lady. Might as well call me Pearl. It's
Okay.
It's
His new name is Pearl Ohm.My.Lanta. It's done from now on.
Ohm.My.Lanta.
Pearl-Lanta. Did Clown get a juice in?
No,
Yeah.
go ahead, Clown.
Clowny,
Hometown Heroes just
Dude, yes, I'm glad you said something about Hometown Hero because I actually met up with these guys at ECC.
they knocked
And,
it out with this juice. Not
dude,
gonna lie, dude.
They are killing it right now. Not only with the Just line, I tried a few of the flavors from their legit line as well.
Mhm.
They do fantastic stuff. And also, I know this isn't the Vape Stew, but they gave the Stooges a discount code, which is awesome. Not only
Just tell them
that,
to watch the stew. Tell them to watch the stew and
Yeah.
they'll get that code.
if you watch
Yeah.
the stew, you'll get the code, which is awesome. But what I was going to say is they also give a percentage of everything that they make back to the veterans, which I think is awesome.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I mean, giving
too.
back to the community, not only giving back to, you know, the people that enjoy the juice, but giving back to the people that serve our country and allow us to have the freedoms that we have. I think that's absolutely awesome and good on them for doing that. They actually hooked me up with some juice, so there might possibly in the future be another sort of giveaway going on, but we'll
All right,
keep you
should we
guys.
do that giveaway? Did you
tabs on.
mention what you need to do for the giveaway, or how are you going to do the giveaway? You want people to X1 and then you'll scroll through?
Yeah, you guys can start X1ing now if you want to. I'm going to let you know I have a 60 ml bottle right here of IVC juice. This is called Sweet Lou. And Sweet Lou is a sour, sour strawberry.
X1ing in chat.
Start X1ing in chat. Sour strawberry mango gummy.
Ooh.
I'll tell you this.
Ooh.
They don't even have these in glass bottles anymore. They only come in 100 ml plastic bottles. Look at the color on it.
Clown.
Clown.
X1.
Yeah, I was trying to be funny.
Disqualified. You're off the panel. How are we
Fine.
gonna do that? How are we going to do the show?
Yeah,
You're starting
right.
your own channel. I don't care.
This guy's probably about a
Oh.
year steeped. And I got it just sitting on my desk, ready to go to one of the Ohmies. And I would like, as Joel did, to let Vapor Swaggins pick, or AKA Vanna Swaggins, I'm going to call him.
Dude.
Oh.
Why do you guys do this to me? I got to do this.
You've already done it before. You might as well do it again.
You got that magic touch, bro.
Let Stanley pick it. Scroll and just touch his nose to the screen, and whoever.
I wish I could move my mic over. He's snoring so hard right now. All right, I'm going to give you guys about 10 seconds to continue to X1. You guys can X1 as many times as the chat will let you. I'm going to scroll up, and as soon as my scroller stops, I will choose the name that my scroller stops on.
I did want to mention real quick on my site, if you go on clownvapes.com, if you guys buy coils under the Lightning Vapes selection symbol or whatever, I'm discounting those because I'm trying to get rid of all that wire because I'm moving on to a different type. So if you guys are interested, hit that up.
All right, now we will go all the way. One scroll. 1, 2, 3. Frank freaking Wolf.
Frank
dude.
Nice.
Wolf.
That's awesome, bro. Congratulations. Frank is also a really good dude. He's really active in our Vape Stew Discord and very active in the community as well. Kills it as a moderator. Dude, you deserve it, man. Definitely. And you know what, dude? I'm going to throw in a bottle of Hometown Hero along with that, man.
Ooh. And you know what I'm going to do? Absolutely nothing because I got nothing to give away. All right.
I'm already sending him some stuff, so I got you, bro.
All right.
I will send you this pencil. This eraser's really good at getting black crap off of the arc marks from your batteries. Anyways, go ahead, gentlemen.
Well, it's about that time. We should probably start winding down. It's already past 6 a little bit, but
Frank,
is there anything else you guys want to touch on before we end the show this week?
Frank, get a hold of me. I mean, you'll see me in Discord or something like that. You can message me there or on IG, something like that. Just get at me, bro. I'll get you hooked up.
Also,
right,
guys, don't forget to join the Vaping with the Ohmies group on Facebook because that's where you're going to find out about stuff that's happening with the show, anything that's happening new with any of the Ohmies. We'll be posting stuff on there. And make sure you go and follow all of us on Instagram as well. That'll help you keep up to date with what's going on with us as well.
Yeah, and the Vaping with the Ohmies, there's an Instagram there too.
Yep.
So follow that. It's good to be back. I hope that you guys enjoy my presence because I am a vape god, self-proclaimed. Just kidding. I can't even get through that. Anyways, Clown, I love you, man. What's the deal?
Well, real quick, Coil Image was talking about doing a box set of coils. What do you guys think? Anybody on chat interested?
I'm interested.
Dude, I am, dude. You already have my address, bro. Just send it on over. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Well, let me
coils.
We just chatted on Instagram, man. DM me. I'd love to chat with you about that. I would love to chat. I got some things working.
Yeah.
Got some
already
today from Coil Image, and I can't wait for James to send my package out so I can put those coils in my new Dreamer coming.
Ooh,
I'm definitely gonna be getting that out to you by the end of the week for sure, dude. I literally got all. You guys literally should see it. Should have seen the haul that I was showing the guys off in Discord yesterday. I've got bags and boxes and juice. Dude, I don't.
That would be a good first video for your channel, my dude.
Oh yeah.
Let's save that for that. Hey, Clown, why don't you bring it home?
All right, let's call this. Thanks to everybody for joining us. As we already mentioned, just check us out on Instagram, Facebook. We got all that going on. We do have Vaping with the Ohmies email account. That was at Vaping with the Ohmies Gmail at gmail.com. If you guys have questions or anything, we'll do our best to answer them and all that sorts of kind of thing. Check the guys out on their Instagram pages. You guys want to shout them out real quick?
Yeah, I'm Ohm.My.Lanta on IG. Go give me a follow. I want to keep my pace at staying ahead of these two bastards that are down here trying to catch me. Swags.
Yeah, Vapor_Swaggins, just like my name is in chat. My dude, James.
And mine, of course, you guys probably seen it around. Frames116. Go ahead and give it a follow, guys. I really appreciate it. And you'll be able to keep up with anything advocacy-wise that I find out about, anything that's happening with any of, happening in Clown's channel, with the Vape Stew, with the Ohmies. I post all of it on there. You get to see what new setups I'm rocking, all that good stuff. So definitely check that out. And Vaping with the Ohmies, all one word. That's the Vaping with the Ohmies Instagram. Make sure you go and give that a follow as well, guys.
Yeah.
And don't forget to follow Clown too.
Yeah, Clown Vapes, bro.
We would not be here without
IG.
Hit that
go
sub
check out my site. Yeah, go check out my site, clownvapes.com. Apparently, Matthew Carruthers loves this one. I sent him a 120 that lasted him about a day and a half.
And that's the fruit basket, right?
No, this is a super cereal. It's like a
Fruit
Loop
super
cereal.
Yes, that super cereal I heard is fire.
Oh yeah, dude. And I got bottles everywhere of my stuff. It's a great thing of being a mixer.
And speaking of
do what?
Wolf being a cool moderator, he literally dropped all of our Instagrams in the chat, guys. So make sure if you want to go and follow us, just click on those links and it'll take you right there.
Dude, boy is on it.
Thank you, Frank.
That's why we love you, Frank.
And we have Stanley on Swagon's lap. He's enjoying himself right there.
His first appearance on the Ohmies of many to come.
Yeah, buddy. All right, guys.
So thanks everybody for joining us another Monday. We'll see you guys next week. And we'll see y'all either on Discord or on Vape Stew Friday.
Vape on, Ohmies.